Last week, over in 10 Downing Street, there we had the current British Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, gushing over a televisual performance. No, not his endless, things that he posts. I don't know if you saw this recent one where he wittered on for ages about the end of Eid and stuff. We're all looking forward to, of course, the similar broadcast that no doubt he's planning already for Easter in our wonderful Christian country over here in the United Kingdom. Now, people say to me, Neil, you make an issue of that. No, it's a fact, This is, of course, a two-tier Keir system that we're now all living under. But we're talking about this particular situation, you see. What was fascinating was we have a programme over here, I'm sure you may have heard of it around the world, which has been streaming on the giant Netflix called Adolescence. And it's got the sort of publicity that only Meghan Markle could have dreamed of, the sort of thing where even though that particular individual basically said, this is just a drama, well, apparently Keir Starmer seems to think it's now reality. And he pushed hard, but now there's a backlash. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you chums here by the beautiful, calming waters of Yorkshire. Yes, and as many people know, I'm sure you all know, a bit worried, can't swim, so don't get that close. Are you like that? Can you swim? Did you learn from an early age? We used to go to the baths, when I was very young at school, and honestly, the baths were that old, it made the Titanic look like a brand new superliner, and it had that aroma, the sort of thing. You never forget it, do you? Yes, you can smell it now. It's awful, isn't it? And you get near the edge of oh no, all the tiles were cracked. Yeah, you think no. And the sort of rubber ring things that were supposed to save you were all deflated. And you think, well, what if I can't swim, But this is the world that we lived in. It's a bit like the world we're living in now over here in the United Kingdom. Adolescence, of course, is a TV drama written by this man. And this man says that, it's not political at all. As you can see, he looked absolutely thrilled to be sat next to Keir Starmer at number 10 Downing Street. He was invited in, you see, because Sir Keir has decided that this programme, which features basically mainly white cast, completely rewritten because that wasn't the original concept. But of course, if you want to get anything commissioned now, you just reverse the story. The sort of thing I'm saying. And what's fascinating is the story was respun and then they got a commission. And yes, it did very well. It's not as popular as people are making out. It's a lot of hype. So Keir decided that apparently the schools in the United Kingdom could benefit from every school screening this to all the pupils, giving a one-sided slanted view. Yes, how about showing the documentary Three Girls? How about explaining, of course, the Pakistani grooming gangs? No, we're not doing that. Let's not even mention the Batley teacher that was hounded out of his role, right? But now the teachers have kicked back, and over 1,500 have said this isn't suitable as an educational material, and it's now been delivered to 10 Downing Street. Keir, as you can imagine, is nearly in tears because this isn't the plan or the plot that he wanted. Moving forward, of course, he can't push it and he can't force it on them, but given the fact that we now have a teacher still in employment over here that decided to ban Easter, meanwhile having a refugee week, well, you can understand the mess, the shambles that we're currently in. But as for Adolescence, Netflix are so thrilled with it, apparently there's going to be another series. Now, it's going wrong when the lead actor, Stephen Gann, I think he's called, well, basically he said that he suffered from racist abuse when he was growing up. I had no idea of his background at all. I just thought he was a good actor. But consequently, they always have to bring it up, don't they? And then you lose lots and lots of fans. What happened to people simply entertaining us? And what happened to children simply going to school to be educated rather than force-fed something that clearly is fiction, but in the world of Keir is fact? Neil Shaw in the very heart of Yorkshire.